What's cracking, peeps? Happy Monday. Your boy T-Money up in the heezy. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Just here to do a quick collection update. I've got not very much tonight. I've got like 5 Blu-rays, 2 DVDs, stuff from 88 Films, Code Red, Diabolic DVD, a package from Diabolic, 88 Films, Scream Factory, eBay, and one other random company. To save time, I decided I'd bag the unboxing tonight and just do a quick update. So first up, we'll do the DVDs. There's 2 here. I have Prom Night 3 and Prom Night 4, The Last Kiss, and Deliver Us from Evil. I've never actually seen these films. I'm a pretty big fan of Prom Night Part 2, actually. Hello, Mary Lou. Part 1 is pretty good, but I actually like Part 2 better for some weird reason. But I figured I'd gamble on these, even though probably within a year they'll probably get DVD treatment. I mean, Blu-ray treatment, but I said fuck it, both on the same disc. I think I got this for a pretty good deal. It's an older artisan release as well, so I'm sure it's out of print, but it wasn't that expensive. So yeah, happy to grab those. Check them out. Really excited about this next one. It's actually an indie film slasher called Killer Campout, and I want to say I heard about this from the 22 Shots page, but it could have been somewhere else. I'm really drawing a blank where I actually first heard about this film from, but according to Horror Society, Killer Campout is a fucking fantastic slasher and an amazing tribute to the slashers of my youth. Pop Horror says Killer Campout is a brutal slasher that delivers a shitload of carnage. So it's about 2 youth counselors that bring a group of troubled teens into a forest for a weekend getaway of solitude and confrontational therapy. The trip turns deadly when they're terrorized by a cannibalistic hermit with a thirst for blood. So that sounded awesome to me, being a lover of the slasher film, independent and non-independent alike. Can you check and see if Hip's in the window periodically? So yeah, really stoked for that one. Sounds really awesome. I'll report back to you guys on that. Maybe I'll do a Body Bags review.
I don't see it.
Okay. Anyways, getting into the Blu-rays, I've got one from Twilight Time here, starring one of my favorites, Vincent Price. This is an older film from 1946, actually. Gothic historical bestseller based on the book Dragonwyck. The first film tells the spooky tale of an innocent country girl played by Miranda, played by Jean Tierney, Tenney, summoned to work as a governess at the magnificent estate, the eponymous Dragonwyck, of a distant cousin, the imperious Nicholas von Ruin, played by Vincent Price. Despite the luxury of the surroundings and the romantic attentions of Nicholas, things soon begin to take a more sinister turn for our heroine. So yeah, just an older, these movies have this unique feel, black and white, gothic, Vincent Price, oldies but goodies. I like to say I love me some classic Vincent Price, and surprisingly, I don't think this was released on like none of the Scream Factory collection, Vincent Price collection. So I'm not sure if this is its first debut Blu-ray release. Not sure of that. I could totally be wrong there, but I don't recall seeing Dragonwyck ever before. So that's a new one from Twilight Time. If you tend to wait for a while for Twilight Times, sometimes I'm impatient, so I just order, but generally speaking, they're not selling out at a fast rate. So if you wait, if you're patient enough, you could probably get that for like $20 a year from now, but you gotta wait a long time. So that's the catch. Depends how bad you want it. All right, and then next up, I've got 2 movies in from Diabolic, DVD.com. We have The Last Hunter, which is 132 on the Code Red line. One of their newest. Code Red's been pumping them out, though. Like, between Dark Force and Ronin, Code Red, Diabolic DVD, they all have, like, exclusive Blu-rays, Screen Archives, exclusive Code Red Blu-rays, it seems. So you got to, like, grab them from all of these different places, which is fine because the shipping is a lot faster from these other sellers, for sure. Like Diabolic and Ronin's been great, Dark Force. I ordered a movie from Dark Force DVD like a week ago. It came in like 3 days. It shipped the same fucking day. It was amazing. So props to those companies, because if you're used to the old days waiting for Bill, it took a while. You had to be a patient individual. You had to want it real bad. You know what I mean? But it's just gotten a lot easier, so that's awesome. Anyway, this is The Last Hunter. Sounds a lot like a lot of fun, directed by the great Anthony M. Dawson, who did amazing films like Cannibal Apocalypse and The Long Hair of Death and a bunch of other ones. Yor, that I just showed you, that was released by Mill Creek. So Antonio Margaretti is his real Italian name, but his pseudonym or whatever you call it was Anthony M. Dawson. So that's what he went. That's what he referred to himself as on most releases for sure. So really excited for that cheeseball 80s action flick starring, or a war terror action horror flick starring David Warbeck. Not really horror, I don't think. Tisa Farrow and John Steiner. So really cool. Next up we have one of the, according to, I think it was Celluloid Terror, somebody said that this was one of the best Jess Franco films. I'm not a huge Jess Franco fan, so I figure if this is among his greatest, then I couldn't do wrong picking it up. So awesome. Number 54 on the Redemption line. I'll read you guys a synopsis on this one. It says, a stylish medical horror thriller that brings to mind the work of Georges Franju and David Cronenberg. The Diabolical Dr. Z is a vitally important film in the horror cinema's transition from spooky scares to a more dreamy and erotic variety that would become the signature of Spanish-born filmmaker Jess Franco. Jesus Franco. Mabel Carr stars as Ira Zimmer, the daughter of a visionary scientist, Antonio, who has developed a morbid system of mind control. After the slightly mad doctor's death, Irma carries on her father's work and uses a telepathically controlled exotic dancer with poisoned fingernails as an instrument of revenge upon 3 doctors who mock Dr. Z's theories. But can Irma eliminate the names on her hit list before a pair of detectives, played by Franco and the film's composer, Daniel White, expose her plot? So it sounds like a lot of fun. Sorry I read that kind of strange, but that's from 1966, and it is The Diabolical Dr. Z. Perhaps one of Franco's best. I don't know. It's to be determined. But yes, I've heard that before, though. So really happy to have that one as well. Cheers, guys. Got me my coffee. I need to just relax and take a deep breath and cherish this good time I have away from work, So sometimes I just feel like I get on this mission to get things done and I don't kick back and, take my time a little more. I don't know. Anyway, 2 more things. So I showed you guys my Cat in the Brain Blu-ray that I got from 88 Films like last week in the mail, and I mentioned that they were going to be mailing me the slip, and sure enough, here it is. They gave it to me, a nice matte slip. I love this material. I love this artwork too. And I'm probably going to reverse it because I don't know if you remember. I put in the reversible cover artwork, which was this, because at the time I didn't have the slip, but now that I see the slip is actually the reversible, I'll probably swap it, if that makes sense. But anyway, we have Lucio Fulci's Nightmare Concert, aka Cat in the Brain. So very, very cool. Very nice release from 88 Films. And thank you guys again for sending me that. It was really, really cool of you. So, last up, we have one from Scream Factory. I also did grab the poster, but I'm not going to open it up just because there's no need. I'm not going to frame it right now. But anyway, it's the same art that I think is featured on the cover here. I love this fucking film. Drag Me to Hell. I love it. Sam Raimi. I love the Justin Long and the girl, I forget her name, Alison Lohman. I don't know, what else was she in after this movie? Comment and let me know, I kind of forget. But anyway, she was great in this, I remember. But yes, this movie's fucking awesome. To me, I don't know, I don't want to say I like it better than The Evil Dead. I just feel like they used technology to its advantage in this case. Like, all of the fucking demonic possession sequences in this movie are just fucking top notch. It's like anything. I think it's better. Well, because I mean, it's like 20 some odd, 30 some odd years after. So of course, you would think they would have mastered the effects, but in so many cases, the classic effects are better. But really, I really like how they transpired in this movie. I think the effects work in this is awesome, and that woman is fucking scary as hell. I love her. You shamed me. You shamed me. You shamed me. But anyway. Really cool to see this. I heard somebody said that Sam Raimi refuses. I think it was actually Michael Felcher. He just doesn't like to do interviews or anything for his work. So there are no Sam Raimi featurettes or interviews included on this, but you do have an interview with Alison Lohman, and then also an interview with actress Lorna Raver. I think that's the older woman, or maybe the beautiful woman. That girl's really hot, like the gypsy's daughter in this, I think. I think it's the gypsy's daughter. But I also mixed this up with Thinner. The gypsy's daughter in the Stephen King Thinner movie is really sexy. So I'm drawing a blank right now which one's which. But anyway, yes. And then you have a new Hitting All the Right Notes, an interview with composer Christopher Young, which is awesome. Christopher Young is, of course, infamous composer for horror films. So anyway, yes, really cool release. Nothing from Justin Long. Oh, wait, so awesome. So on the first disc it says Production Video Diaries, featuring interviews with director Sam Raimi and actors Alison Lohman and Justin Long. I'm wondering, though, if that was from 2000. Whoa, it's weird seeing 2018 as the release date on these releases. I'm so used to 2017 because seemed like 2017 went on for fucking ever, and there were so many releases. I'm still writing 2017 sometimes. It's weird. But yeah, it says 2018 on the back clearly. Artwork by Cliff McMillan or Mac Ballon. Where was I? 2009. I wonder if those interviews from Justin Long and Sam Raimi are from 2009. I wouldn't be surprised because it doesn't say exclusive or new. It just says interviews from, Production Video Diary. So it's older stuff, obviously. But anyway, really cool release. If anybody wants to buy the poster from this off me, I'll sell it to you for cheap. Holler at your boy. I don't really dig this artwork. I think it's too cartoonish for my liking. I mean, I don't know. I like it, but I have so many fucking posters, I don't need this. So, holler at your boy if you're interested in that. Otherwise, I'll catch y'all real soon, alright? Have a good night. Thanks for watching this video. Peace.